Hearts are debuff. All right, gold stake. Let's take it a little bit serious. Let's get a little bit serious. Sure. Net gain of 1. Net gain of 1. We're back to where we started, opening this. Alright, serious. Let's grab this. Gonna look for another 6. Got an 8, 9, 8, 7, 6. Still gonna look for another 6 and another 8. Would have had the 7. Tried to save as many hands as possible, but I couldn't. But unfortunate. I get the flush though. This ultra wins. Maybe one of the things to consider about this is, wow. Okay. I would like to get this too. Let me just go next. Hearts and diamonds. I do want this. 3 of a kind is a bit rough though, so maybe I don't take it. We go next. Definitely want that extra hand size. Don't need it, but I just want it. Okay. Does this win? I think normally the score is like what, 200? Fuck, I'm doing the math because I'm not losing this gold stake one. So it's 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 20. Plus 30 is 50. So plus 30, 50, and then you times it by, this gives me 3, right? So this would be 7, 10, 7, 10, 13, 50 times 13, I definitely have to win. No, 650. Am I doing math wrong? I did count. I'm gonna trust my calculations. Are we serious? Two straights back to back? Are we serious? Damn, I don't know. I guess level 3 is really not that strong. Damn. Rental though. Damn. Rental though. How many? 2 rounds on this? Holographic. I sell this, it's switching at 14. I grab this. This brings me down to 7. I still have enough to get this. I don't need this though. And that's the thing. So maybe I take this instead. This helps me score though. This helps me score a lot. I don't have to worry about scoring with this. These two I don't have to worry about scoring. Do I still take this? At the end of the round? No, because then the winter fee goes off. Which... This might just win. Maybe that's what we want. We're not doing supernova, so we don't need to play it as many times. We just want to get in and get out. Nice. Fuck. I'm playing pairs. I don't need that. I'm gonna open up this. Blue seal is nice. Aura is nice. Hearts were debuffed. Now it's diamonds. So I'm gonna put this on a 7. I'm gonna take this judgment. I'm gonna go next. I should just win. Three triggers on the face cards gives us a decent amount of scoring. Should have looked for the blue seal. Gotta just go next. Hold on to these kings. This card. Maybe play high card like this. Just fishing for our blue seals. We know we have a winning hand. This would be nice, but it doesn't pair well with this. We can't take it. We'll just go next. Blue seal immediately. Love to see that. This isn't ideal. As long as we get the pair. Is my... Are you still recording? CPU usage of nothing. I had background noise and it froze, so... Okay. This is nice for value. This is nice to make sure we don't lose. I think I'm going to take this. I'm going to open up this. Got a decent amount of spectral packs. I'm gonna... Yes. Alright, we... should not... We shouldn't lose this. Debuffed. Debuffed. Looking for another 7 if possible. I don't think so. Fine. Alright, we need some other scoring besides this then. Fist is that guy. Fist does it. Fist is that guy. Fist does it. Okay, don't need to worry about base cards now. Should just try and get more seals if possible. There it is. This should be it. This should be a quick video. I might be able to throw last run in there too. Where we at on time? 20 minutes? Can I get this on a 45? Don't need none of those. At least not at the moment. It would be nice if I got like a gold card to put on my seals. Maybe a red card would be nice as well. You've come back and you come back in a different form. I don't technically need you. Let's grab this. Temperament would be nice. We got it. There's no value to it, but we got it. I did ask for it. We roll once. The bus could be really good as well. Is it too late for the bus? I don't think it's too late for the bus. I think we can do the bus. And then ideally we just need something that gives us chips. Well, I guess Burnt Joker is giving us chips. I guess. $5,000. Does this win? Maybe not. Maybe I got a little bit overzealous. No, this stuff he does win. With the acrobat, we're fine. We just don't get any blue seal value, which sucks. So this comes back, which I'm just gonna take. And then I'm gonna open up an Arcana pack. Magician is nice. Magician on 7s and 8s, I guess. Okay, unfortunately we didn't get Bird Joker value there, but I think that's fine. Pair gives us 9,000, we get a blue seal. Pair should give us around 9,000 again, and then we can get a pair of aces, so we can fish for another blue seal. Another blue seal we don't get, unfortunately. So that was about 50,000, so we're good enough to beat the boss. And we're still always gaining value, so let's go next. Play something like this, holding on to an ace in case we have to play high card to get rid of some face cards. We're not getting too much blue seal value, which is a bit unfortunate. I have 3 of them, I'm only pulling 1 at a time, really. 74,000. Maybe we don't need chips. We damn near have 300 there. Blue Joker would be nice, but we don't need it, right? Like, we could sell the egg for Blue Joker, and then we always have chips, but again, we don't need it. Open the Mega. We'll definitely take a Temperance for sure. Take a Temperance, and I'm okay. I have a bunch of 7s. I'm also okay with making more like higher cards, so let's get rid of some. Damn, a gold card would be nice, but let's get rid of our face cards. We don't need a Perishable Supernova. I will take a Mercury. I'll open up 1 more. Let's go next. Discard the pair. Play a pair of 10s. One of our blue seals, which is nice. Get rid of some face cards like that. Keep the lower 4. We can discard the king. We can play the pair. Unfortunately, we didn't get our other. Again, it's not getting the other blue seals. Fine. Damn near 1,000 from that, so maybe I should be looking at some of these vouchers too. Skip tags, I mean. Definitely don't want any of those. We'll take that. And I will open up a jumbo. And I will take a Temperance. Chariot on this is actually nice, but 26 bucks and anti-6, maybe anti-7 or 8. I would have taken the Chariot, but we still have the option of gathering more money and things of that nature, so. Three. 1 blue seal. 2 blue seals. Yes. We probably should fish for a 3rd one because we did just get the crystal ball, huh? Is that greedy or is that smart? You decide in the comments. Where are we at in terms of time? 36 minutes? Maybe we can finish this. I'll take this and I'll go next. We will discard like this. Alright, I'm liking what I'm seeing. That was almost a flush. I had to pause for a second because I've had that happen to me where I've played like a flush or something like that by accident and I've lost bus value. Specifically bus value too, like no other card where I'll just lose insane value like that. I guess are there any other cards in which you can lose insane value like that? Probably not, right? I'll take a gold seal 10. I didn't know I had this many 9s. one of the few times in which I'm like thankful for an acrobat, right? Like the wasteful would have been nice a lot earlier. I don't typically run acrobat. Like it's not a card I have in my bag. Extra large blind. Extra large. This one is chill as fuck though. We can now really search for our blue seals though. Grab them all. This might just win. Got all our blue seals though, that's all that matters. Damn, there's 600 chips. We're not gonna lose our blue seal, right? I knew it. Are we gonna get by the blind is the question. $15,000 or 150,000. So we would have to get a little bit more than that before. Blackboard might be that guy. Is it time to get rid of the egg? In search of something to make sure we don't lose to the super large blind, because we got around 300,000 there and we're gonna need a bit more than that. Yeah, splash is not it. Blackboard gets us through for sure. Hit the road also gets us through for sure. But I know we have a gold stake win with hit the road. I don't know if we have one with Blackboard. This is supposed to be quick. Oh, we have one with Acrobat too. I don't remember which one I got that with. Where is Blackboard at? Yeah, we only have a red orange stake actually, so. Can we get Blackboard? Especially with all these goddamn... Especially with... Especially with our seals being on hearts? Maybe not. Let's... So maybe we don't need that then. Okay. And maybe that's all we needed. Maybe? Yeah, yeah. No blue seal value. However, we get on by. We probably were going. Ooh. Okay, we were gonna need something more than acrobat anyways, even with all the levels that we have. Flip and shuffle jokers. I think we could just get into that. Where are we at in the video? 44 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. This goes on the end. This goes over here. And this is probably acrobat. Where we at? Video time is 45:33. A little bit over 45 minutes to beat orange and gold, but that was fun. That was fun. There's really not much to talk about here. There's really not much to talk about here. You get a burnt joker, you start burning those pairs. You burn those pairs to the goddamn ground. It's just too easy not to get. We had a holographic smiley face, which gave us, really we were using it for the holographic, which is +10. The sock and buskin paired with it was nice, but you're only getting another +10, so it was just like having two holographics, a bit stronger than an abstract joker or anything like that. But you have to think, if you're playing pairs and you're playing face cards and you play two kings, you're getting +10 from the holographic, you're getting what is it, +20 from the sock and buskin and smiley itself, so you're getting +30, and that's two jokers. Whereas the raised fist, if you leave your last card as a 10, you're getting +20 from that, and that's just one joker. So it opens you up to get another joker in which you can either stack your chips, stack your molts, get an X molt, whatever the case may be. And in our case, we picked up the bus. Now, did the bus do dividends? Not really. Honestly, we probably could have done without the bus, but it's a strong plus molt joke. It's nice to have. You can never really go wrong with the bus. I think as long as you get it before like Ante 4 is real late. I think Ante 3 is also maybe a smidge too late if you're going Ante 3 into like the boss or the big blind. Maybe there's some consideration for getting it in the small blind. I don't remember where I got it from, but I had the bus and it was like more molt would be fine because we're getting chips from the burnt joker, right? Acrobatics, I apparently had a gold stake win on acrobatics. I don't remember, but it actually came in clutch, especially when your burnt joker value isn't as strong as like two blue seals. It's still strong, still one of the better jokers in the game, but not as strong as a blue seal. And Blackboard, I think I just won with you on the orange stick. I think that's exactly what the orange stick sticker was before. So you've shown up twice, and you've came in clutch twice. I wish I could say anything about the Anaglyph deck. I actually don't dislike it. That makes it sound like I dislike a lot of decks. I don't dislike a lot of decks aside from the black deck. I think the black deck is my least favorite deck, and I think out of the decks that I've played so far, Anaglyph just feels like a regular deck. It encourages you to look at your skip tags. So in looking at my skip tags, I do want like I like when I see the voucher skip, because I think vouchers make the game a lot easier. Especially like you gain a hand size, you gain a hand, you gain a discard, especially on the later decks, right? It's just because at that point the voucher gives you, it's like you're playing on another deck, right? With the extra discard, it's like you're playing gold stake red deck. With the extra hand, it's like you're playing gold stake blue deck, right? Extra hand size is kind of akin to the painted deck, but you don't have the drawback of losing a joker, right? So I just think I enjoy them. Me personally, I really enjoy them. Even vouchers such as like Tarot Tycoon or Seed Money, they all help out the run tremendously. So we are, what is that? That was our 13th deck, 13th reason why. We have 2 decks left, and that is the Plasma deck, and that is the Erratic deck. I'm looking forward to the Erratic deck. I like the idea of no 2 deck is the same, right? But maybe the playstyle is the same. Maybe you are intentionally looking for a full house here. Maybe you might want to do something like flush houses. Maybe 2 pairs become a lot more viable, right? You don't run pairs as much. You run 3 of a kind, like I did a little bit earlier. I think I did like a purple stake or orange. No, it was a purple stake, 3 of a kind wind, which could be fun. The idea behind the Erratic deck is what has drawn me to it. But I think out of the decks that I dislike the green deck and I dislike the black deck the most. And I think that's because skill-wise, they require a lot of skill out of you. They require a lot of thought. They require a lot of intention in your moves and the cards you draw and so on and so forth. Magic deck was fun. Nebula deck I also dislike. Ghost deck was whatever. I think my favorite deck by far is Abandoned deck, and I like the Abandoned deck before I was even good at the game. I like the Abandoned deck. No face cards, you pick up the bus. No face cards, you pick up something like Pareidolia. No face cards, and because there's just inherently less, there's 12 less cards in the deck, so you can go for something like straight flushes easier. You can build your deck a lot in a lot of different ways. You can add face cards to the Abandoned deck. I like the Abandoned deck, I really do. Checker deck was okay. Zodiac deck gave me a lot more trouble than I thought it would. Painted deck has been fun. Anaglyph deck has been fun.